Maybe I can print it again, push the exposure.
Can you do that?
Yeah. If I increase the contrast, we might get some more detail around the body.
This could be big, couldn't it?
Hey.
Hey. Photography, your new hobby, Josh? I'm just helping Amber develop some photos. Present from your uncle.
Check out what we found.
What?
In the background.
All right. Is that a body?
Oh. The negative!
Mate, sorry about the window. I'll pay for it.
Didn't you ever learn to just, keep it along the ground?
Wow, it wasn't me, actually. It was Aaron.
Yeah, well, that'd be right, eh? Your generation, not natural sports people, are you?
My generation?
Gen X. I spent your youth listening to miserable music, rocking mullets and acid-wash jeans.
Mate, I'll have you know, we created the greatest cricket team in history. We dominated the game for years.
You lost the Ashes. It took my lot to win it back.
Oh, that's it. There's only one way to settle this.
All right, I'm listening.
A Ramsay Street Big Bash, Gen X versus Gen Y in an Australia Day epic to decide who is Australia's golden cricket generation.
Oh, you're on.
Done. Hey, Terese, want to help me stick it up Gen Y in a game of cricket this arvo?
I'd love to, but I'm off to the airport.
Terese?
Oh, she can back.
Oh, this is going to be easier than I thought.
I heard that.
Good day.
Now, are you sure you don't want to come? We can still get you on the flight.
Look, I'm nowhere near finished with my school prep, and Susan will have my job if it's not up to scratch. Give my love to Papa.
All right, I will.
Hey, and don't forget your DVT exercises.
Oh, love you too.
So, Kat's foster parents have said it's okay for her to stay for a few days, and now we need you to agree.
Yeah, look, I'm happy to have her, but you think Erin's ready for this?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
You guys want a cuppa? Mark?
Good, thanks. Nell's got me sorted.
Yeah, no, and I'm fine. But listen, Mark has said that it's okay for Kat to stay with you at his place.
Really? Are you sure it's okay?
Yeah, same ground rules, though. You know, no locked doors, keep the place clean and tidy.
Oh, yeah, and that's clean and tidy for a normal person, not the Mark Brennan. Clean and
Very
tidy.
funny.
Anything else?
No, look, you've done the right thing as a house guest, so as long as Kat does the same thing, we should be right.
You don't have anything to worry about.
Okay, I'll see you back at the house. Bye, jellyfish. Toad.
Bye, Mark. Bye-bye, Mark.
Wow, it's really happening. I don't know what to feel.
Oh, you should feel happy. Yeah, you deserve this. You've worked so hard.
I mean, you've worked hard.
Oh, look, come on. You've got to give yourself credit. This is really tough stuff. And don't forget, you got yourself clean on your own. And yes, this has been a hard time, but you're still here. You just need to stay focused on your goal of reconnecting with Kat. And because if you do, I mean, there's absolutely no reason why she shouldn't be in your life permanently.
Well, I mean, I'm not a natural parent like you. I think probably a few days here and there is all I can handle.
Well, I think that if you make your mind up to be a good mother, then you will be. It's as simple as that. Oh, you know more than anyone, I wasn't always like this. If I can do it, then you can. I know you can.
How is it?
It's not great. Could I have a look?
Well, the negative is ruined.
I'm so sorry about this.
At least we've still got this, although it's really grainy.
Well, now the real detective work begins.
Well, where do we start?
Well, we know roughly when the photos were taken and the name of the photographer, although he's dead. Well, my dad was a journo for the Erinsborough News. I could give him a call, see if he knows something.
That'd be great, thank you.
I'll let you know how I go. I think I can make out a tree in the corner.
Is that it? So I guess this is all we've got.
Well, we have Paige, hey? She keeps fit.
Mate, she has never had to record a song off the radio and rewind it 50 times just to learn the lyrics. That takes patience, and that is what cricket is about.
Mate, it's 2020, okay? It's all about athleticism, just pure ball striking, all right? Look, it's a young man's game. You guys are cactus.
Oh. Hey, what you talking about? We are talking about an Australia Day cricket match to prove that Gen X is better than Gen Y.
Oh, well, if you need an extra player.
You?
Excuse me, I was a very handy off spinner at university. I've bowled the odd maiden over.
We'll be right. Yeah, well, why don't you just stick to whatever you baby boomers do while you're waiting for the grim fingers of death to finally pull you down?
Knitting.
Knitting?
You know, someone your age shouldn't never use lol.
Yeah, just because we're baby boomers doesn't mean to say we're not incredibly active.
You're both just out of hospital, so...
You're in a wheelchair.
It's precautionary.
We insist on playing.
No, this is Gen X versus Gen Y, no baby boomers.
Well, then we will park our cars in the street and block the pitch.
I know people at the council. I'll put in an OH&S complaint. Have you got public liability for this particular event?
See, don't mess with baby boomers because we control everything.
Right, so it isn't enough that you got free education, cheap housing and jobs for life. You need to weasel your way into our game.
Yeah, you think you've done it tough? I'll give you one word. Conscription.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay, all right, fine. Each generation gets a baby boomer handicap. We're taking Karl.
Hey, no, what if we want Karl?
Fine, I'll flip you for it then, eh?
Heads.
Oh, damn!
All right, suck it, Toad. Doc, you're with me. You're stuck with her. Let's go.
Oh, God, he'll pay for that slight.
Yes, he will.
What am I looking at?
That. It looks like a dead body, right?
Does it?
Yes.
I don't know, it's blurry and it's in the background. Do you have a sharper image?
No.
But this could be a vital clue to one of those cold cases, Matt.
Yeah, the couple in the foreground could have been like Erinsborough's Bonnie and Clyde, robbing banks and leaving bodies in their wake.
All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Besides, even if this is a body, what's to say the case hasn't already been solved?
Or can you check for us at least, just to ease our minds?
Yeah, isn't there like a database for murders? The photo was taken in May 1990.
I'll run the date and see what comes up.
Oh, and check the missing person reports from that time as well.
All right, I'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. Well, let's keep investigating.
Oh, why don't we just wait and see what Dad turns up?
No, I've got an idea. You got time to swing past Mum's office?
Why?
She's got a photocopier.
Mental toughness. That's what Gen X has over Gen Y, and that's what it's all about. I mean, we grew up in a world where Hootie and the Blowfish, they were massive. I think it was rough, I tell you. But you don't need to worry about that, because yours is a world without Hootie. Yeah, I know. Yours is a world of generation... What are they going to call you? Your generation shoot, because that's what you are, isn't it? That's what you are. I'm pretty sure it's dry, honey. You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Yeah? Yeah? Come on. You see that? See that? That's leadership, knowing when one of your team is down.
Look, Erin and I, we were supposed to go shopping for bed sheets for Kat, and she went home to get her wallet, but she hasn't been back, and she's not answering her phone, and there's no one at Mark's.
Maybe she thought that you were meeting at the store.
Maybe.
You want me to help come look for her?
No, don't be silly. You've got the cricket match. I'll go.
No, hang on. The last time you went looking for Erin alone, you got mugged.
Oh, yes. Yes, but I'll be fine. Look, it's daytime, and I'll only look in populated places. Really, go, Gen X. And what about now?
Drop her off at Judith's, and I'll pick her up after the match. Okay, you go find Erin. Call me if you need anything.
Yeah.
Go Gen X.
Go Gen X.
So we have to control the controllables. Oh, we've got to bowl tidy, make our catches, and get our runs where we can.
Does everyone have to bat?
If you're going to take the field in my team, you've got to be prepared to put in. You'll be right. Hey, Naomi, the game of 2020, Gen X versus Gen Y, you in?
2020, I don't think so. That game's a travesty.
What's wrong with it?
Test cricket or death.
Purist.
Jeez, it's warm, isn't it?
Mate, you need an excuse to get your kid off.
Excuse me, it's hot.
Yeah, well, I'll probably give it a go, so yeah.
Excellent.
Hey, you turncoat, what, you'll play for them?
Get it off.
What?
The flag.
It's Australia Day.
I don't care. Our diggers didn't die face down in the mud so that you can wear the flag as a cape.
The thing is, I thought that Gen X's were supposed to be counterculture.
Yeah, we are. We're also counter-moron. Get it off.
Toe. Strictly speaking, wearing the flag is an expression of free speech, which is exactly what the diggers fought for.
Okay, well, Karl, technically you're a baby boomer and you're a death.
Yeah, well, strictly speaking, I'm entitled to my opinion.
You're a baby boomer, the whole world's your opinion.
Oh!
Take it off.
Get it off.
All right, generational
whinges. Can I put it in the tree? Is that all right with everyone?
Lovely, thank you. Lovely. All right, so the rules. It's tippity run. It's auto wiki. One hand, one bounce. One hand out of the tree. If you hit a car on the full, you're out, and the garden is 6 and out.
All right, Bossy, come here. Specialist fielder.
Really?
Mate, hit it to her.
All right, I will.
Yeah, good.
All right, flats or rooftop?
Flats.
Oh! All right, let the Ramsay Street Big Bash game commence.
At the start, it was justified.
Hi. I just need some time to myself, okay?
Okay, what's going on?
Nothing.
You know it's all right to be scared, yeah?
It's been so long since I've lived with Kat. I mean, I don't know how to be a mum. What was I thinking? I just want to escape, you know? But I'm not. I'm here. And I'm just trying to keep myself occupied.
All right.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't reach it. Oh, here.
Yeah, those ones that go straight through your legs are deceptively tricky.
Yeah.
Keep creaming them, Sheila. No shame in missing it.
Brennan, mate, you're supposed to be mid-off. Get on the right side.
Sorry.
Concentration, mate. We have bleeding runs over there.
Right, get ready for some bakery treats, people.
What are you talking about?
Throw up a few more pies, Constable.
Oh, Matty, come on, son, send it down. There we go.
Maybe you can help us solve the mystery.
What? You know those rolls of film that I found in your storeroom?
Yeah.
Well, we developed them, and look what we found. A dead body.
What?
Well, we think it is. We're not sure.
Yes, we're going to plaster these all around town, and hopefully someone will know something and get in contact.
I mean, it's a bit blurry, but there, under the tree.
What? No, that's going to be Wally.
You know this guy?
Yeah, he was the town drunk. Oh, gosh, he used to sleep under bushes all over the place. I mean, he smelled like a corpse, but he was very much alive.
Are you sure?
Yeah. You used to see those legs poking out quite often from under trees. There you go. Mystery solved. That was easy, wasn't it? So, go posting those now.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd still like to hear from the people in the foreground, if possible.
Well, yeah, sure, be my guest, yeah. Although, I do have to warn you, it is against council bylaws to post flyers without permission.
Oh, well, I guess we got our answer anyway.
Listen, were there any more photos on that roll of film you developed?
Yeah, but they were pretty boring.
All right, where are they now?
In the dark room, did you want them?
Yeah. No, I probably shouldn't have given them away. I should have kept them for posterity. And the council archives, of course. Do you reckon I could have them in the negatives?
Yeah, sure. I can bring them around later.
Good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head off. Thanks for your help.
See ya. Is Daniel gonna be home tonight?
I don't know. I would have thought he'd be working at the bar tonight. I can't keep up with you two at the moment. Yeah, listen, it's me. Can you call me as soon as possible? We've got a problem. It's about what we did in 1990.
To the pavilion! And you duck.
Sheila, you're up.
Oh, I don't need to bat,
No, there's no one else.
but I can't run.
Brennan will do it for you.
Oh, but I really don't want to, you know, my heart.
Okay. Now, look, I know we've had our differences between baby boomers and Gen Xers, but if there is one thing that we can come together on, is how much we hate those jet-setting, phone-tapping, lazy, no-good Gen Ys. I mean, they invented the selfie. How much do you hate that, huh? How many do we need to win?
4, but you're dreaming.
Oh, do you hear that? That's contempt. I mean, they're laughing at our generations. They're laughing at us.
All right, come on, oldies. We want to start celebrating.
Yeah, that's my girl.
All the win, and I'm running.
Come on, Sheila, you can do it. Show 'em what you got, Sheila. Here we go.
Easy, watch the ticker.
Oh, I hate to lose to your grand.
Oh! Pussy! No, pussy! Drop the ball! It's not a game! Come on! Go!
Give it going! Come on!
No way, that was in tow.
Oh, how was that in tow?
She ran away with the ball, how was it not in tow?
She's your gun fielder, remember? Hit it to it so we did the runs count, yes! And I declare the winner, Sheila and Jenna!
I've tried having Kat back with me in the past. It never works out.
I know, but things are different this time. You have a much bigger support network. You've got me, Karl, Jared, Mark.
Yeah, everyone watching my every move.
Oh no, come on. You know it's not like that. I feel like when an opportunity like this comes up, you need to take it. And I'm sorry if it feels like I'm putting a lot of pressure on you, but it's only because I have so much faith in you.
Well, I wish I had as much faith in myself.
Well, if I can do this with Callum, you can do it with Kat.
Sonia, I'm not you, and Kat's not Callum.
No, I know that, but you want this. You do.
Yeah, I do want this. I really want it.
Yes, and Kat wants it too. And we're not going to give up on you.
Yeah, I figured that one out on my own.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Yes, I guess the overwhelming emotion I'm really feeling is pride. Pride that a ragtag bunch of Gen Xers and a ring-in baby boomer could just dig so deep in there. Yeah. Sorry, what was that, Richie? Oh, yes, that's a fair point. Yeah. You know, when you think of those great Australian legendary sporting moments like Kathy Freeman and in Sydney and Steve Waller's 100 at the SCG, Australia too, and to be a part of that and to achieve it on Australia Day just makes it so much more special.
Oh, so it was a big win?
Yes, it was. Did you find Erin?
Yeah, I did. I mean, she was a bit stressed out about Kat coming, but she's all good.
You happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Oh, and she also suggested that we have dinner here when Kat turns up. Pizza, is that okay?
Sounds like a perfect end to a perfect day.
Yeah, I thought so.
It's a shame that Kat can't get here early. She's going to miss the fireworks.
Oh, the fireworks.
Sorry, what was that, Richie? Yes, Australia Day really is a magical day, isn't it?
Hey. Sorry, I let myself in. I didn't know you'd be home. Guess I should probably give this back. I was just dropping off the photos for Paul and the negatives. He wanted to have a look.
Yeah, I spoke to Dad and he didn't remember anything 25 years ago.
Thanks for trying. Anyway, just leave these here.
Is there anything going on between you and Josh?
No.
Is there going to be?
Why are you even asking?
Because I'm scared that your feelings for him might come back. You might think that you're better suited to him than me.
I'm not suited to anyone right now.
I'm only suited to you. I love you. I've always loved you. And I'll never stop loving you.
You know the only pizza that's worthy of a cricket champ is Supreme.
Supreme.
Oh. Hey, where is she? Is she here?
Who?
Erin.
Well, no, she's meant to be at your place.
Right, well, that confirms it. She's done a runner.
You sure she just hasn't popped out?
No, all her stuff's gone, along with my watch, my wallet, and my laptop.
I don't believe this.
Gotta be Kat.
What am I going to tell her?
Where is she?
Well, your mum's not here, and I don't know if she's going to make it back in time for your visit.
I mean, she was really looking forward to it.
Yeah, but she's not here.
No.
I knew this would happen. I better motor if I'm going to catch the last train back to Albury.
Were you leaving?
I don't really have anywhere to stay, do I?
You can crash here if you like.
No, I don't want to put you guys out.
Oh, no, you wouldn't be. You can stay in Callum's room.
Yeah, and it'd be such a pain to have to make that long train trip back so late. And, you know, it's really up to you and your foster parents. But if it helps, I was accredited with the DHS when I took on looking after Callum, so you would be safe with me and Sonia.
I know.
And, I mean, you never know. We might be able to sort something else out with your mum.
Yeah, good luck with that. I'll go give my folks a call.
Okay. Poor kid.
Yep.
So do you think you might be almost ready to go back to work? Because I think that new bartender needs a bit of whipping into shape.
Trust me, if there's any whipping to be done, it's going to be done by his band of groupies. I mean, have a look at them. All with their tongues practically hanging out of their heads.
Yeah, well, he is kind of hot, I guess.
Yes, he is. And that's the whole point. What with off-air taking away all the business, I had to do something. Oh, hello, Andre.
Okay.
No, sorry, I didn't order this.
Okay.
No, I ordered 2 hot chocolates. 2 hot chocolates?
Okay.
Yeah, his English isn't crash hot.
Does he know any other words apart from okay?
Does he need to?
That's just about the worst coffee I've ever had in my life.
Yes, but Andre will just smile at them and no one will even notice.
Oh, right. You're really back to your old self, aren't you?
Oh, I am feeling really good today. Let me tell you, nothing will bring me down.
Hello. Happy days. I'm back in town.
Except maybe that. Hi.
Oh, wow. There was just no warning there.
This was obviously shot before the Brazilian ever became fashionable.
Yep. Is it safe to look at?
Yep, they're moving to a close-up of her face. Hey, you know what? Just for the record, I really want you there for the birth. But you're not going anywhere near that end, okay? It's all going to be very, very tasteful.
What is that music?
Oh, we're watching a birthing video so we can get prepared for what lies ahead.
It's a boy.
So sweet.
So tiny.
It's just so perfect. Do you know what? Our baby's going to be way cuter.
Oh, but that goes without saying.
You don't think you two are getting a bit ahead of yourselves?
No. Do you know what? This could be us in 9 months' time.
Okay, great. Well, I'll let her know. Yeah, it's nice speaking to you too. Okay. All right, bye. Your foster parents seem really nice.
So they're okay with having us stay?
Yes, yeah, as long as we get you on the train back by tomorrow afternoon.
Cool. Do you guys mind if I turn on the TV? Liverpool's playing menu.
Yeah, no. Knock yourself out. As long as you don't mind having company.
As long as we don't have to talk about our feelings or something lame. Guess that's the one upside of her no-show.
Well, okay, well, if you're going to watch football, then you should probably have some snacks, yeah? You hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah, pizza, because we're going to have pizza. We're having pizza.
Yes, pizza.
Okay, all right. Remote is around here somewhere. I always do this. Where are you?
Where is it?
I treasure hunt, though. I always end up with $2.
Sheila, I'm sorry to hear you've been in hospital. Lauren told me about your dodgy ticker.
Oh, well, that's something I suppose we all have to face as we get older.
So what now? Are you going to slow down a bit or contemplate retirement, maybe?
I'm not over the hill yet.
No, we didn't order that.
Okay.
No, we didn't order it. I think it must be for another table.
Okay.
The sooner you're back on deck, the better, by the look of it.
Yeah, I think he might be in need of some extra training. Although he is very good looking. Am I the only one who's noticed?
You and every other woman in the place.
No, and quite possibly some of the men.
Well, Andre is our secret weapon.
Against what? Competent service?
Well, we've all taken a hit since Off-Air has been up and running.
Off what?
Oh, Dad, Daniel's opened up a new bar at the old radio station. You're not the only one feeling the pinch. We've really noticed it at Harold's too.
Yes, well, that's why we had to launch Operation Eye Candy.
Well, it seems to be working. The place is packed.
I don't believe I'm the one saying this, but can we put the smartphones away at least until we're finished eating?
I'm just trying to get on top of when my doctor's appointments will be so I can let Chris know. Well, hopefully we'll be successful with the insemination next week and we won't even need to go near an IVF clinic.
Mm-hmm. So have you guys formalised a contract yet?
A contract? We don't need one.
Oh, come on, Lucy.
Well, we're friends. Chris and I have talked about this. We know what we want.
I don't believe what I'm hearing here. Look, as an astute businesswoman, you would never, ever enter into any sort of a deal without locking down a signature first.
We're talking about a baby here, okay? Not a company merger.
Yeah, exactly. All the more reason to get it in writing.
A contract would be illegal in Australia.
Oh, I see. So you're just going to fly by the seat of your pants and hope it all works out for the best, are you?
Chris and I are friends.
Yeah, and you haven't even known him a year.
Oh, he's decent, trustworthy. What do you think's going to happen?
I don't know, Lucy. I don't have a crystal ball, and that is exactly my point. Look, everybody might be on the same page at the moment, but it might not always be like that. No. You have to make sure that you and your baby are protected for the future.
I mean, I don't even know how we're going to move forward from this. Even if Erin woke up this morning and realised how stupid she's been.
It's entirely possible that could happen.
Yeah, I know, but Mark's not going to let her back in the house, not after she's stolen from him.
Has he reported the theft?
No. He agreed to wait until she made contact with you, but so far there's been nothing. My cat is she's devastated. And I know that she's been trying to hold it together, but... I mean, Erin was so close to getting what she wanted.
Well, was it what she wanted or what you wanted for her?
Well... No, it's what she wanted.
It's just that I would have thought you, of all people, would understand what's going on here. This is a classic case of self-sabotage. Just as things are going Erin's way, she panics under the pressure. She undermines the whole situation.
Okay, yeah, no, and I get that. I do, but, I mean, she really wanted Kat back in her life.
Okay, you have no idea where she might have gone?
No. I was going to check the squat where she was living, but if she's not there, then I don't even know where to start.
Just try and think back in time. When you were in a similar situation, what would you have done if you wanted to run away?
Hey, I knew I'd find you here.
Just leave me alone.
This is a mistake, Erin.
Go, please.
Look, I know that you're scared that things aren't going to work out with Kat, and I know I've pushed you too hard, but look, we can start another program. We can take our time because this self-destructing is not the answer.
I said leave me alone.
No, okay? This is what we're going to do, okay? We're going to go in there. Look, we're going to go in there, we're going to get Mark's stuff back, and then you're going to come home with me because Kat's still at our place and she needs her mother.
She needs a real parent, someone who is not going to let her down all the time.
Okay, and that person can be you.
That person isn't me. Okay, I know that you really believe in me, but this is way too much for me.
Okay, no, I'm not going to let you go.
You have to. You don't have a choice.
But what about Kat? What about everything that we've worked for?
I'm doing this for Kat. Can't you see? I can barely look after myself.
Sharon, please.
Just, okay, give it up already. Like, you don't owe me anything. You don't need to save me.
No, but I'm not doing that because of...
Yes, you are. And you know what? I know that I've made your life hell and I'm letting you off the hook.
No, Erin.
Sonia, I'm not you and I never will be. Kat is so much better off without me.
Anything else I missed out on?
Oh, did Mum tell you that she and Dad bought the house from us?
She did not.
Yeah.
Can you and Matt afford a mortgage?
Matt thinks so.
Does he know how quiet it is here at the store?
Dad, it hasn't been that bad.
Are you kidding? There's only one other customer.
Yeah, well, once the novelty of Daniel's bar wears off, I'll be back.
Well, complacency is the biggest mistake you can make. Now, I've told you about the Connecting Hands Cafe in Phnom Penh, right?
Once or twice or 17,000 times.
Well, it's been packed day and night. And that did not happen by accident.
Thank you.
Okay. Chris, listen, have you seen Lucy this morning?
No. Why?
Well, this is my lawyer. It's probably best to get on to him. Yeah, get a contract drawn up for what's coming up.
What, Lucy wants us to talk to a lawyer?
I think it's a very good idea, if you ask me. Anyway, look, get on to Tim and let him know. Oh, you can use Toadie if you like. Doesn't bother me. Just let me know, all right? I'll be happy to foot the bill.
G'day, Lou. Oh, why don't you sneak up on a bloke, eh?
What's all this about?
Research.
Huh?
Keeping an eye on the competition.
Uh-huh.
I've got Bailey over at Off Air doing the same thing.
Is this one of those situations I'm going to regret asking?
Karl, you never saw me here, okay? You never saw me.
Oh, yeah.
That being said, I need to speak to you about E.M. Williams.
Oh, yeah. I've almost finished the book. I just got to do a few revisions.
Yeah, good on you, mate. I'll give you another few days. But I can only conquer the world one project at a time. Right now, I've got my hands full.
I don't know whether to be angry or just really offended. I mean, if Lucy's calling in the lawyers, then obviously it means she doesn't trust me. Not necessarily. If she wants to get a contract drawn up, then she must think that somewhere down the track I'm going to turn out dodgy.
Or she's thinking ahead and trying to look after everyone's interests.
So you think the contract's a good idea?
I think it's a great idea. I'm surprised you don't.
I just don't see a need for it.
Remember the other day you felt like you couldn't talk to Lucy about the new schedule?
Yeah, I chose to let that go.
Well, she's given you the opportunity to voice any concerns you have now. You get to figure out, in writing, exactly what your rights and responsibilities are as a father. She'll be happy about that.
Okay, well, if it's that simple, then why didn't Lucy come to me with it? Why did she send Paul as the messenger?
Well, it's kind of a touchy subject. Maybe she's scared to bring it up with you herself.
And what does that say about our friendship if she's hiding from me?
Well, have you tried speaking with her?
No, I've been too busy at work. And I wanted to get my head around this before I faced her.
Then how do you know she's hiding from you?
You can't write off Serena Williams.
No, she's too old. But she's like 33 now. She's past it.
And how old are you again?
Yeah, but I'm not a professional tennis player.
Yeah, well, I still reckon she's got another slam or 10 left in her.
Dreaming. Where'd you get to?
I've just been out and about.
Looking for Mum?
Yep.
Did you find her?
Yeah, I did. She's just really not in a good frame of mind at the moment. I mean, she's feeling quite overwhelmed and she's not coping.
And she's totally given up on everything? Decided that I'm not worth it?
No, it's more like she's not worthy of you.
Yeah, right.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be. You did everything you could. It's the only reason I thought things might be different this time.
Oh, no, things were different this time. In her own way, she believes she's doing what's best for you. She's trying to put you first.
No, she's never put me first before. Why would it happen now?
Okay. Come on. Hey.
Thank you. It's a bit quiet in here. How's that coffee?
Yeah, it's really good.
Really? Oh, no. Where's Andre?
I haven't seen him.
Are you serious?
So you didn't tell Paul to talk to me?
No. I mean, he was on my back last night about getting something in writing. But I just said to him we didn't want to turn this whole thing into some sort of business deal. As per usual, my big brother sticking his nose in. I hope you didn't think that I didn't trust you or anything.
Well, actually, at first I did, but, you know, Nate and I were talking and, you know, I think a contract's a good idea.
Oh.
Yeah, just to make sure you're both on the same track before everything happens.
What sort of thing do you want to see in this document?
Questions and answers, like how often do you want Chris to come visit?
Well, as often as he wants to.
Okay, so what about things like christening the child?
Oh, yeah, well, it's got to be a christening.
No. I didn't know that you're religious.
Well, I'm not, but my parents are, and I know it's something that they'll expect.
Well, if it's important to you, then yes.
And this is where we make the coffee.
Okay.
And as a skilled barista already, I'm sure you know how to drive one of these things.
Okay.
Right, any questions? Or would you like to dive straight in?
Okay. You do realise he doesn't understand a word you're saying.
Bailey, it's not polite to talk about someone when they're standing right in front of you. Yeah, Lauren. Allow me to introduce our newest member of staff. This is Andre.
Excuse me.
Yeah, well, he's anxious to start work, so I thought we'd kick him off with the shift right now.
Dad, we're not actually hiring new staff right now. I'm really sorry.
Sweetheart, look, do you want more bums on seats or not? Now, you're going to need extra cash to pay for the mortgage, and this is how we get it.
I might have known.
Ah, Sheila. Coffee. Lovely piece of cake.
If I wanted a beverage, I would want it served to me in my very own establishment by my very own member of staff. You, my little chorizo, are rostered on at the Waterhole today.
Okay. Sorry, Sheila, but Andre has decided to work for us from now on.
I'd just like to point out that I had absolutely nothing to do with this.
Oh, this is a new low, even for you, Lou Carpenter, poaching other people's staff because you have no marketing ideas of your own.
As Harold's offers better wages and conditions, then Andre has every right to take advantage.
Andres.
Do what?
Es Andres, senor.
Well, if you think I'm going to take this lying down, you have another thing coming.
Oh, is that supposed to have me quivering in my boots?
I don't care what happens in your boots, but I'll tell you one thing. This means war.
Are you sure we can't give you a lift to the station?
No, it's cool. I prefer to ride. Thank you guys for letting me crash here.
Oh, you're more than welcome. And please, if you need anything, just call us. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah, even if it is just to yell at the referees on the TV, okay?
I might actually take you up on that. Catch you guys later.
Take
All
care.
right. I'll see you about. You ride safe. How you going?
I mean, I know on a rational level it's not my fault, but I did push Erin too hard. I wanted it to end well, you know.
Well, we all did.
It's so sad, Jared.
Yeah.
I wanted them to be together, so.
Maybe one day in the future they might be.
No, I really don't think they will.
What about education? What sort of schools are you thinking about?
Well, actually, I've started looking into this already. I mean, for the good schools in New York, you've actually got to put the kid's name down now, even before they're born.
So, private schools. That's what you're thinking?
Of course.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
Hey, I can show you these places online. The facilities are absolutely amazing. Our child will get the first-rate education.
Yeah, I'm sure, but, you know, public schools have their advantages too.
Chris, I'm determined that my child gets the best possible start in life.
Yeah, well, I want that too.
That means going to a private school.
Well, are they going to get all the life lessons they need there?
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but is it really going to bother you if you're not around?
Yeah, I think it will.
What if you meet someone?
Well...
What if they don't like Chris?
Well, everybody likes me.
What if this person doesn't? What if they don't like Chris visiting all the time?
Do we need so much detail in this contract?
I just reckon you need a firmer idea what you both expect, so nobody's disappointed.
There. We've officially signed our lives away. Lucky you picked up that missing signature before you took this to the bank.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, it's just, we've never owed this much before.
No, you do not get to back out now. This was all your idea,
Who's
remember?
backing out? I'm just saying this is a big deal.
Oh, I know. I've read the repayment schedule.
Tell me you're happy?
Yeah, of course I am. Owning this house has been out of our reach for so long, and now that it's actually happening, it's a lot to comprehend.
Tell me about it.
Mm.
I think I felt like this on our wedding day.
Well, you made the right choice then, didn't you?
We're making the right one now.
Mm.
Thank you for getting on board with this.
Who am I to deny my husband his lifelong dream, hey?
You're a good woman, Mrs. Turner.
Whoa, who's about to be late for work? Come on, you can give me a lift on the way to the bank.
It's funny. Didn't think I'd have a strong opinion of those things. Until now.
That's because it wasn't real for you before.
I trust Lucy's judgment. Okay, but if we're going to create a human being, I want it to benefit from my experiences, not just hers.
On the one hand, it's good that Chris has strong opinions.
But on the other?
I just had this idea, maybe even selfish, that I could call all the shots.
But Chris wants to make it a conversation.
Mm. And Nate, which is fine, but it's just more complicated. Why did Paul even have to suggest a contract? He's the one that brought all this up.
The contract's a good thing. Once it's all in writing, you'll both be clear on your expectations.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, but what if this is just the tip of the iceberg?
What do you mean?
Well, I didn't see this coming. Feelings. What if there's more surprises in store?
You know what? It's good that you're addressing it now so that there are no nasty surprises down the track.
Of course, like if I meet someone. I mean, Nate pointed out it could happen.
What if some guy does come along? He sweeps Lucy off her feet, starts throwing his weight around. My kid starts calling him Dad.
Exactly.
I may not be sure about the details, but I do know that I want to be more than just a donor.
That's why you need to define your role now.
You know what? It sounds to me like Nate was being pretty negative. Are you sure he wasn't projecting his own issues?
You mean about the baby?
Yeah, or parenthood in general. It's not for everyone.
Sheila, you've changed the menu.
Yes, you can blame that on that snake, Lou Carpenter. He stole our barman.
Well, that's not such a bad thing. He was terrible at his job.
Yeah, but he was gorgeous. The women were flocking in. Mind you, he was costing us more in broken glasses than wages, so I had to come up with a gimmick. Went to the chef, asked him to draw up a new menu. Although it looks as though it's written in a foreign language.
Oh, kale. That's very in at the moment.
Yeah, I'm after the youth market. They're into all that stuff. Kale, kohlrabi, chipotle.
I think you say it chipotle.
Doesn't matter how you say it, it's still chilly at twice the price. Oh, well, you do have a nerve showing your face around here.
Nice to see you, Susan.
Yeah?
I've come waving a white flag.
Have you now?
Yeah. Lauren and I have let young Andreas go. Putting him in charge of a coffee machine was a mistake. We nearly had to call the fire brigade.
Well, that's karma for you, Buddha.
Anyway, I don't want to start some sort of cafe war.
No, because you'd lose.
Sheila, could I get a side order of labneh with the mountain loaf?
What?
I know it's not listed as a side, but you've got it in other dishes.
Oh, I'll go and see if the chef knows what you're talking about.
What's all this?
It's my new organic fair trade menu.
Oh, half these names are made up. You're not going to score many more punters because of this.
I'll have you know we have already got rave reviews on the internet. People are loving it. So much better than the muck that you serve at Harold's. You are going to have your business drop right off when they hear about us.
Well, see about that. Susan?
Labneh.
Sheila only just changed the menu recently. How come she's got so many glowing reviews of the waterhole already?
You really don't know, do you? Well, give this a listen. Love the sophisticated new menu, not like the other down market places in the complex.
Oi, that's what she's talking about.
Well, it gets better. Fabulous staff, especially the friendly, curvy blonde.
The Gamblin Sheila. Who wrote it?
Cheeky barmaid 28.
That Jezebel, she's writing her own reviews.
She's not being subtle either.
Well, two can play that game, sunshine. Here. How do you get into this stupid website?
Oh, we're probably going to need to create a login.
Yeah, well, you do it.
No.
It's for the family business. You want your mum and dad to meet their house repayments, don't you?
Do not let those bank people intimidate you, okay? Remember, you are the one in the uniform.
Thanks, but at this stage it's pretty much a done deal. This afternoon, other than the crushing mortgage, the house will be all ours.
And us kids will be rich. Then there will be fast cars and loud parties and new clothes. I'm kidding. Okay, we've actually decided to put the lot in a 6-month term deposit. We found a really good rate. At least it gives us a little bit more time to decide what we're going to do with the money.
Very sensible.
And who said nagging doesn't work? I will see you at home, at our home, this afternoon.
Love you.
Love you too.
And when you walk into the water hole, you will wonder if you're walking into a toilet. And if you eat the seafood, you'll begin to wish you had.
There's something I've just got to say. Please be honest with me. Are you 100% supportive of Chris and I having a child together?
Sorry?
Before, when you raised all those issues, were you just trying to drive us to the conclusion that this baby idea is just too difficult?
No, I raised those issues because they needed to be raised.
Well, Chris said that you don't want to have kids.
Yeah, I don't. But Chris does. And I'm not going to stand in the way of that.
So why bring up the prospect of me meeting someone? It's just like you've tried to spook him.
Sorry, but if you think you don't need to consider something like that, then maybe you're deluded.
I have thought long and hard about this.
Well, not hard enough. And if you don't place all your cards on the table now, there's going to be problems down the track. I'm not saying this for me. I'm saying this for you guys. For the kid. Isn't that what this is all about?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Sorry to sound so harsh.
No, you've been very clear. I'm glad we talked.
Have either of you heard how your dad went to the bank?
Yeah, apparently everything's set to go this afternoon.
Yeah, well, I mean, the lawyer's going to call to confirm.
That's great. Yeah, I'll pop home later, put some champagne on it.
I want them down now.
What are you talking about?
You know very well what I'm talking about. Your fake online reviews have made the waterhole drop 2 whole stars.
Well, maybe your customers have realised there's more to good food than a few fancy words, eh?
Oh, please, I wasn't born yesterday.
I think that's obvious.
In your post, you used the word sunshine. Sunshine, I think that was obvious.
It's a commonly used word.
It's not a weather website, Mr. Cambodia 77.
You are being paranoid. Anyway, I wouldn't know how to use a website like that.
Well, perhaps you had some help.
Me? No, I wouldn't do something like that.
You are just as bad as your grandfather. I think you inherited that slimy gene.
Does it really matter if they wrote the review or not? What's the matter with a bit of healthy competition?
Oh, so you were in on it too, were you? All you Turners are alike.
Well, technically I'm a smith and he's a carpenter.
Potato, potato. You are all going to learn a very valuable lesson. Do not mess with a canning.
Hi. I'm sorry I didn't ask for your opinions sooner.
I didn't realise I even had opinions until today.
I knew you wanted to be more than just a donor. I just assumed since I was the one paying for everything, I'd be left making most of the decisions. But if you want to be more heavily involved, that's fine by me.
Yeah, I've realised that I don't want to be some guy who just turns up a couple of times a year. I want to get my hands dirty in whatever way I can. Yeah, as this kid gets older, I want them to know that they can call me about anything. Yeah, I want us to talk baby names so we can put them on the waiting list for the MCC as soon as possible.
Really?
Yeah, it's a longer wait to get into that club than any of your fancy schools in New York.
Well, how about you and I hash through some things and I get some paperwork drawn up later stating that as parents, you and I have equal rights when it comes to our child. And for the record, that if I do meet someone, I will never let him cut you out.
Phew. Thank you.
You can actually thank Nate. He's the one that reminded me what this is really about.
Nate?
And he brought it back to the most important thing. Our baby. A really good guy you've got there. Anyway, can we get to all this contract stuff later? How about we talk about baby names? How do you feel about Aloysius?
Here you go, 10% off with the flyer.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, just boosting business.
No, I'm talking about the bad review that you gave Harold. Cheeky barmaid 28.
I'm just giving as good as I get.
Well, could you give it somewhere else?
This is a public place. I can do what I like.
No. This is our turn.
Says who?
Says the whacking big sign on the window.
Oh, tough. Oh, where are you going?
Moving you along, and thanks for bringing the wheelchair. It's making it a lot easier for me.
Help me, please. Somebody,
She's joking. She's joking.
Is this the way you treat disabled people at Harold?
You are not disabled. She can walk. She's only using this thing as sympathy. Look. I'm sorry.
Oh, my heart.
Oh, you wouldn't. This is low even for you.
Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Oh.
Fine. You win. You are a disgrace. Guys, she's fine. Sit down. She's fine.
Happy hour between 5 and 6. Just walk this way.
Senior. Couldn't help notice that I'm not down for any overtime this week. That's a mistake, right?
What? Haven't you heard?
No, what?
The top brass, they're cutting back on the overtime again.
Why?
Budgetary reasons why.
Crimes don't stop being committed just because we're short of a few bob. The station still needs to be properly staffed.
Yeah, I know, mate, but that's how it is.
Well, Senior, I just bought a house. I was counting on the extra income to make the repayments.
Look, have you thought about a second job? As long as you fill out the correct paperwork, I don't see the force having a problem with it. Hey, congrats on the house.
Thanks.
Hey, look at her fawning over the customers there. I hope they've got strong stomachs.
Well, not too strong, I hope.
I've got to tell you, this is a genius idea.
Well, no one messes with my family business and gets away with it.
You're certainly one of the clan now, aren't you? Okay, let's do it.
Oh, ew! There's a used Band-Aid in my tofu chow on mushy.
I say, that's hardly organic, is it?
I'm so sorry. Ignore them. They're from the competition.
I'm sorry, madam, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Disgusting.
Will you just take your Band-Aids and your very bad accents elsewhere?
Okay, you're the boss.
What a place.
But from the way all your customers are poking around at their food, I say our job here is done. Ta-ta.
I'm so sorry. Lucy told me she came around to have it out with you. I didn't mean for you to get so involved. I mean, she didn't give me the details, but I assumed it was intense.
Yeah, and I may have been a bit harsh. I didn't make things worse, did I?
No. You actually made things better. Thank you.
Really?
Yeah, so Lucy wants me to be involved in all decisions regarding the baby, and we're going to sit down and nut out the contract together.
Oh, that's great.
And I could also use you interfering again too.
Sure, anything you need.
Bet you didn't expect to be up to your neck in baby talk when we first met, did you?
I'll admit, it's not what I signed up for. But we're in this together.
Where is a good place for you to call home? Oh, down there looks nice. Here we go. There, yep.
Sheila,
Sheila, what are you doing?
What? Oh, nothing.
Is that a mouse?
No, what? Oh. Lou started it.
I can't believe how far you let this get.
Well, in our defence...
You are 3 grown adults acting like a bunch of stupid, silly school kids.
I was only doing it to help the business.
And I have a right to some payback.
Oh, is that what you call stealing our customers?
You stole our hot barman.
So you gave us a much.
Okay, enough. Off there may be going gangbusters, but there are still plenty of customers to go around for all of us.
Oh, but...
No buts. You would have stopped this nonsense now and apologise.
Sorry, sort of.
I'm sorry.
Never meant to offend.
Oh, for God's sake, say it like you mean it.
Things may have got a little out of hand. I'm sorry, really.
Yeah, me too. Especially for the Band-Aid stunt. And the wheelchair thing.
I suppose I went a bit far myself. I'm sorry too.
Good. So I trust now we can all get along?
Well, that might be asking a bit too much.
Well, too bad, Dad. Because I want us to go in together on this.
Erinsborough festival markets?
Mm-hmm. We are going to combine forces and set up a stall together. Wine from the Waterhole and cheese from Harold's.
Oh, I don't think that's a good idea.
It'll be great publicity for both our businesses. And a wonderful bonding exercise to ensure a debacle like this never happens again. Understood?
I'm happy to go co-ed and we find something private with really good academic standards.
Yeah, and if not, look, I'm happy to go with the ones you suggested. They do look pretty good, actually.
I mean, both have great music programs, which fits in with the guitar lesson.
Yeah, cool. What about sport?
Yes. First I'm thinking swimming, and then tennis, and then, you know, as they get a little bit older, we can...
Oh, can we add AFL into the mix?
Oh, hang on. What about if it's a girl?
Don't be sexist. It's our national sport.
AFL's not that big in New York.
Yeah, I'm sure we can find something run by an expat. You know, I want to be able to have a kick around with my kid. And plus, AFL is a great sport to get involved with.
Contact sports are a no-no for either gender. They are way too violent.
AFL is not violent. Nate, can you back me up here?
This is up to you guys.
No, I value your opinion.
Me too.
Well, I get what Lucy's saying, but I think there's nothing more rewarding than being part of a team.
In that case, I'll consider it.
You thinking of repainting?
No, buying, actually.
Really? Matt, that's fantastic.
Is it?
Yes, of course it is. It's the great Australian dream.
Heaps of people compromising their standard of living so they can own when they could probably rent something nicer for heaps cheaper.
Oh, I suppose that's true.
And the papers keep going on about how overpriced the property market is, and there are better things to invest your money in than bricks and mortar.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a money expert. But there is something very special about owning your own home. Especially here.
Ramsay Street?
Yeah, well, you know what they say. The 3 most important things when you're looking to buy a house.
Location, location, location.
Yes. Well, look around you. When Mal wanted us to go and live in London, we just couldn't do it. We love living here.
It is the whole package. Close to everything, leafy, quiet.
And don't forget the great neighbours. I can't imagine living anywhere else. Buying here is the best thing that Karl and I ever did.
Darling, just in time.
Is that the lawyer?
Yeah.
He's just confirming the sale with the kids now.
Lauren, could I talk to you for a minute? I've got some...
Great. Thank you so much. It's official. Settlement's gone through. Sale's happening. Yes.
Let me be the first to congratulate you on your new home.
And our new super fortune.
The thing is...
Oh, it's just hitting me now. I can't believe this has finally happened. And you know what? It is all thanks to you.
Huh. Okay, and enough with the PDA. I got something for Dad. For all those long, cold nights doing overtime, paying for the mortgage.
Thanks, mate. It's perfect.
Oh, you happy, darling?
Of course. It's a dream come true.
Okay, everybody, a toast. To home, sweet home.
Home, sweet home.
Cheers. Cheers.
I'm available mostly nights and some days at this stage. No, no security experience to speak of, but I am a senior constable with the local police. Yeah, sure, I can do that. Yeah, okay, see you then.
Hey, I was thinking the girls are outside and Bailey's hanging with some mates, so I thought we should have a celebration of our own.
Extremely tempting, but that was work on the phone. They called me in for a meeting.
Oh, right. And I suppose since we have taken out the world's largest mortgage, you should at least show up, just to keep them on side.
My thoughts exactly.
Rain check?
Absolutely.
You guys could join me if you like.
No. That might be your way of celebrating getting a huge stack of cash, but it is definitely not mine.
Brilliant idea. We should have a party.
What? I didn't say anything about a party.
Okay, my brilliant idea. Guys, let's have a party.
I seriously cannot even remember the last time I went to a party. That sounded really tragic, didn't it?
Yes. Yes, it did.
You're not supposed to agree with me.
Okay, you guys are starting uni in a few weeks, right?
Yes.
So, O week. It's all about the parties.
I didn't even know that you went to uni.
I didn't. That doesn't mean to say I didn't go to O week 3 years running. My point is, you guys need practice, or you'll be social outcasts.
We will.
She's stirring. Amber, I am particularly disappointed in you. You're so caught up in this boy drama that you can't even let your hair down.
I could let my hair down. All the way down, like to the ground.
Do not let her bully you.
I can't help it. She's our big sister.
She's trying to corrupt us.
Damn right I am. So we're having a party.
So how's it going?
Yeah, pretty good. It's reading pretty well, if I do say so myself.
Worth missing a Canada trip to work on?
Well, I don't know about that, but it'll keep Susan happy and I'll be able to start the year with a clean slate. Yeah, you finished your community service, have you?
Yep. Oh, I'm exhausted. Gonna head home and just bomb, I think.
Listen, mate, do you mind if I ask you to get a start on dinner? I said this is going to be late for me.
Yeah, no worries. No. Looks like you're getting takeaway. I got a party to get to.
Hey, what happened to being exhausted?
Oh, I found my second win.
What do you think?
Amazing what you find in Gramps' room.
It says impromptu pool party to me. Great, because that's exactly what I was going for.
Got a good stuff going, got a good vibration, getting mixed results from mixing strong libation. When the sun god rises up, I'm sweeping it up. Hit the midday breakfast where I'm keeping it up. Hit the late day exit, now I'm turning it up. Now the sun god.
Do you think anyone's even going to show up? I mean, it's a weekday. People can't just drop everything.
Some people can.
Hey, I didn't realise I'd be the first person here.
That's cool. Someone had to be. Hey.
Hi. Hey, Amber.
Hey. Actually, you know what I forgot? Ice. You wouldn't be able to go down to the service station and grab a bag for us?
Yeah, no, sure, that'd be my pleasure. Place looks really good.
Hey, thanks.
What were you thinking inviting him?
I didn't. I did. I just don't want things to be weird between you guys anymore, and I thought hanging out at a party might help that. That's all well and noble of you, but I've already invited Josh.
Great.
Hey, Josh's family and you guys have been hanging out. I didn't think this would be a problem. Guys, I am biologically incapable of throwing a bad party, okay? You guys are my siblings and you're gonna have an awesome time. Trust me.
Oh, Brad, hi. I was wondering where you got to.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I really wanted to finish this.
Oh, thank you. I am sorry that you had to cancel your trip for this.
Oh, no, that was my choice. I thought it was important I did a good job.
Well, good, good. I'm glad you feel that way. Is that meant to...
It's a typo.
Oh, right. Oh, well, these things happen. And this is all of it, is it?
Well, it should all be there.
OK, well, I've got another meeting now, so I'll have a look at it later.
Thanks.
OK.
Hey, I didn't know you were on the lookout for a second job.
Yeah. How'd you hear that?
Mate of mine, ex-cop actually. He owns Bay Security. He just called to run your name past me. Don't worry, I'll talk to you up.
Thanks.
So the force not paying enough, hey? I suppose those kids' parties are pretty expensive.
What?
The party the girls are throwing this afternoon.
Yeah, right.
Mate, is everything okay?
Listen, I don't want Lauren to worry about me working nightclubs and stuff, so if you could keep this to yourself, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, sure.
I just need to get some money under my belt for a few months, and I'll take it from there.
A few months?
It's not ideal, but...
Hey, it's none of my business.
Oh, how's that for timing?
Oh, no, really. Help yourself.
Oh, thanks, just did.
Sure can pull a crowd.
I actually don't know most of these people.
Paige.
Exactly.
Does she organise this?
Yeah. She said we needed some practice.
Party practice?
That's exactly what I said for uni.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a few weeks away now. You must be excited, huh?
Yeah, I am. Anyway, I should probably go help Paige with food.
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about that old photo as well. I just can't shake the feeling there's something more to it.
What more could there be? Paul said it was just some old drunk.
Maybe.
Dad checked the police database like we asked, and nothing came up.
I still think there's something weird about it. Apparently, Susan was an editor at the Erinsborough newspaper. She could be a good person to ask.
Okay, check it out.
I might grab the beer anyway.
Yeah.
See you around. Ah, here he is. Hey, how you going, mate?
Okay, aren't we a little bit old for the silent treatment? You hardly said 2 words to me at the cricket match.
Well, that's because I'm still a bit grumpy with you. You told anyone else about Dennis D'Amato?
No. Okay, I've learnt my lesson. No more meddling. I'm sorry I was so gung-ho about it.
Yeah, well, I guess it is a party, so if you were to get me a refill, I might accept your apology.
Well, it would be a little bit silly of me to get you another drink without any guarantee of forgiveness.
Ah, so that's how it's gonna go.
Yep.
Okay. I'm sorry for lashing out at you when you were only trying to help.
Thank you. What are you drinking?
Bubbles.
Oh, Susan, I was just about to head out for a break, but I can hang around if you want.
Oh, no, that's fine. You go on your break.
Did you have a chance to look at my program?
As a matter of fact, yes, I did.
And?
And I'm afraid it's not very good. It's very light on detail, and you completely missed the evaluation breakdown.
I wasn't aware that I needed to include one.
Well, if you weren't sure what was required, you should have come and talked to me.
I didn't think I needed to. I mean, I read the criteria.
Clearly not thoroughly enough. In fact, the whole document felt as though it needed more work.
Well, I've been completely focused on it since Terese went to Canada.
Right. Well, I have to get to another meeting. Let's talk about this more at our one-on-one this afternoon.
Well, if you think there's any point.
Well, if you want to improve the document and your teaching, then yes, I do.
Well, it just seems that you've already made up your mind.
Brad, you asked for my feedback. Did you only want to hear it if it was positive?
That's not what I'm saying.
Well, you work out what you are saying and we'll talk about it later. I have to get to a meeting.
Oh, hey! Thank you for doing that. It did take you a lot longer than I thought it would, though. I'm guessing you wanted to make sure that there was more people at this party before you came back.
Busted.
Hey, listen, I'm sorry if I made you feel uncomfortable before. We were just a bit surprised. Imogen didn't tell us that you were coming.
Am I not welcome here?
Oh, no. Nothing like that. It's great that you're here. But I do have one request. Josh is here, and it would be great if you didn't, you know, make a scene.
Sure, no worries.
Great. But, well, you enjoy yourself, and thank you. Hey, came back. Daniel, there is nothing going on between them.
Yeah, no, I know. That's what she keeps saying, and now that's what you're saying, so it must be true, right? Why didn't you tell Amber or Paige that I was going to be here?
Because I didn't know if they would go for it. But you are here now, so let's just have fun.
I think I'm going to go.
No, you should stay.
Why? Why did you invite me here in the first place?
Because I just want you two to get along.
No, if you think you can force it, you're wrong. Just stay out of it.
I'm sorry.
Wow, you were out of control. You're really showing these young hipsters how it's done, hey?
Ha ha, very funny.
No, it's not funny. It's actually really sad.
It's a uni party. What can I say? It's really not my thing.
Why'd you come?
Well, to be honest, I wanted a chance to see you. I'm worried. This whole tomato thing, it's pretty heavy.
Well, I see your no meddling policy lasted all 5 minutes. I can handle him.
I know that you're a tough cookie, but I also know that this has kind of spooked you a bit.
Oh, do I look spooked?
No. Actually, you look very relaxed and totally in control.
Yeah.
This party's great, isn't it? Pretty good crowd considering it was last minute.
Yeah, you've done well.
Yeah, I just came in to get some extra soft drink and they're here, so...
Actually, Brennan, do you mind taking these outside?
Yeah, sure.
And Naomi, could you help me with the pastries? I know how much you hate mess.
Ah.
So, what's happening with you guys?
We're just mates.
Uh-huh. I didn't want to get involved.
Then don't get involved.
I thought I should just warn you that this is what Brennan does, okay? He gets close to you, you become good mates, and then you cross that line into something else. Problem is, he gets all guilt-ridden because he's still not over Kate, and then he backs right off. I thought I should just warn you that he isn't after anything serious, so if that's what you want, babe, I wouldn't even waste your time. Dad, I need to talk to Mum. Have you got Piper's new number?
Babe, it's the middle of the night over there. She'd be asleep. What's wrong, sweetheart? Is everything okay?
I'm fine.
Come on, talk to me. I know I'm not your mum, but, you know, I miss our chats.
Why don't guys like me, Dad?
Imogen, come on.
No, what is wrong with me?
There is nothing wrong with you. You are perfect. What happened to my strong, independent girl that doesn't need a boyfriend?
I don't. It's just there's this one guy and I can't have him. I can't even manage to be friends with him.
Well, he's an idiot. Clearly, he's the world's biggest idiot. Oh, babe, look, why don't you grab a table, hey? Let's have a chat. Just give me a tick.
I'm not going to pay for a whole new batch of brochures because you can't spell. I would be more than happy to bring it up with your manager. You just get her to call me.
Well, that didn't sound great.
Yeah, another festival disaster. Do you think the universe is trying to tell me something?
That your printing company needs to do a better spell check?
No, I'm serious. It just feels like one battle after the next.
Ah, come on. You were born to boss people around.
Huh.
That didn't come out as well as I'd hoped.
Hey, is this just sport to you, or are you flirting with intent?
Whoa. I like how you're so direct.
I don't like how you're trying to dodge the question.
Am I flirting? Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. Am I ready for a relationship? No, probably not. Sorry.
Oh, don't be. I'm in the same boat. Does that mean that, something purely physical is still on the table? No strings attached.
Again, I like how direct you are.
Does that mean you're not opposed to the idea?
I'm not opposed to the idea, no.
Oh, good. Well, then, in that case, that gives us both something to think about, doesn't it?
A tip for next time, bailing on your own party is rarely a good look. So, well, it's my party and I'll bail if I want to. How did you know I was here? Brad told me. Okay, spill. Because if this is about a boy, I'm going to be really upset because this was the whole reason we were having a party.
I really don't want to talk about it. I've just discussed it all with Dad.
Parties are supposed to make you happy, not miserable. Yeah, and they would make me happy. If I wasn't so focused on what other people think about me and I just let myself relax and let go a little. Yeah, words I always try and live by. Yeah. You do. Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to be more like you. Like me. Yeah, like the girl who goes to uni parties even though she doesn't attend uni, and the girl who's got this online romance with no stress whatsoever. You're not talking about hooking up with randoms, are you? Paige, I said have fun. Not have a personality transplant. Because I think it's really good that you're waiting for the right guy. Yeah, of course. And that's still really important to me, but I shouldn't have to lock myself away in a convent. I should be able to just live a little and, you know, yeah, if you'll help me. You want me to be a bad influence on you? Maybe. In a PG way. Maybe M. That is so sweet. Come here, my little disciple.
Susan, I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sure you got a very good reason for missing our meeting.
Well, a family issue came up. I needed to resolve it.
Right. There always seems to be something, doesn't there?
You're still blaming me for Karl's accident.
No, that's completely irrelevant here. Although, if you'd spent the break focused on your work program instead of making surfboards, then yes, Karl and I would both be better off, and you and I wouldn't have to have this discussion.
Oh, come on, Susan, that is unreasonable.
Is it? If you were dedicated, you would have spent more than a couple of days on the program.
I am dedicated, but I can't be a slave to my job.
Oh, clearly. In fact, you've got a very relaxed attitude to your job. And that's probably because this is not your first career choice.
Did Terese tell you that?
Yes, a while ago, and I have to admit it's been playing on my mind.
Well, that doesn't mean anything. I want this job.
Do you?
Yes, otherwise I wouldn't have given up going to Canada.
Would you describe yourself as passionate about your role as an educator?
Yeah, sure.
As passionate as you are about making surfboards? Brad, you need to think long and hard about whether you want this position at Erinsborough High, because the students deserve nothing less than your full commitment.
That was a great party.
Yeah, except for the fact that Paige and Imogen bailed on us.
Did they?
Someone was obviously having too good of a time.
You weren't?
No, I was. Paige was right. This was exactly what I needed to take my mind off everything that's been going on. Still can't believe I start uni in a couple of weeks. Everything's going to change. Just makes you think to really live in the moment.
You have to make every moment count. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly. You're different, you know? I don't think we would have had this conversation 6 months ago.
It's a good thing, right?
Yeah, it really is.
Missed. My turn. She shoots. Oh, she scores. Are you deliberately missing or something? No. All right, then. We'll catch this. And that. No, stop it. And that. Stop. All right. Last night was fun, wasn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for organising it.
I was born for it. Hey, did you notice a weird vibe between Naomi and Brennan?
No. And you are way hotter than her, so don't worry.
That's not what I asked.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you anyway, so don't forget it.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey. Oh, we should probably get to work.
Oh, me too. You walking?
Driving.
Okay. I'll see you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. What's going on there?
Nothing.
Oh, no, there's definitely something.
Josh kissed me after the party.
What?
It was so out of the blue and it should not have happened.
Did you set him straight?
No. I was just in shock. But I mean, if he didn't get the message then, he surely got it now.
Jeez, Gran, what part of Take It Easy are you not getting?
I'm just stretching.
What for?
It's the thing you do before you exercise.
How many times do you have to be told you're not exercising?
It's just my self-defence class.
That's overdoing it.
Fine. I'll just go for a walk. You can't argue with that.
Hey, I'm heading to the tip later on if anyone's got some rubbish they need thrown out.
Susan might. She was cleaning out the garage the other day.
No dramas.
They have to taste as bad as they look.
Well, it's a small price to pay for a healthy baby. It's actually pretty good. Lucy Robinson. Oh, hi.
Oh, come on. Nothing that colour can taste nice. It's like drinking compost.
Yep, but I'm doing it for Lucy, so if she says it's good, then it's good, right?
What exactly does that mean? Okay, then. Thanks.
That doesn't sound good.
Mate, I have to read the final version of the Book of Secrets today.
What's your rush? You said I had plenty of time.
I know. Surely it can't take that long to bash out a book.
Well, you can't rush a masterpiece, can you, Susan?
He has been working very hard, Lou.
All I have to do is finish my final edits, and I can let you have it.
Look, I've got an interview with a journalist this afternoon. I have to know what I'm talking about.
Well, we talked about it while you were away.
I know, but that's not enough, mate. I don't want to look like a fool. What if he asked me, is it going to be made into a movie?
Is it?
Well, the contract does include film rights, so it's possible. But I can't say because I've not read it.
Lou, it's solid gold from cover to cover. All we have to do is wait for it to be published, Hollywood comes calling, and we sit back and watch the money roll in.
Hey, is Amber at the back?
No, she's making a delivery. Hey. She told me about the kiss.
And?
And you tell me.
Look, I know things are complicated right now, but I know Amber has feelings for me.
You think you're going to get back together?
Absolutely. I just need to let her realise in her own time. Hey, will you let her know that I dropped by?
Sure, I'll let her know.
Hello? Cool vest. Hey, is Amber at work?
You know there is a thing called a telephone that was invented?
Yeah, I was just passing by. I thought I'd say hi.
Well, she'll be back later.
Can you let her know that I stopped by?
Sure. Paige, the human text message at your service.
So, now we've decided to cooperate instead of competing for business. I thought we could do a nice food and wine match thing together for the festival.
Sure, why not?
And I know I said cheese, but I think we should branch out and do nibblies too. So, here are some of my suggestions for local wines, and you can pick the food to go with them.
Here, take a gander at that.
If this is your idea of our menu cover, we are doomed.
It's for my next book. Captures the mood perfectly. Gives a hint of what lies under the covers.
I don't even want to contemplate what's under any of your covers.
I was going to offer to autograph your copy.
Save the ink and the book. I'm not buying.
There's always the movie, you know. Maybe George Clooney could play my character. Or do you think he's too old?
If he was dead, buried and decaying, he'd be perfect. Now get back to me about the food to match that wine.
You're taking your time, Karl.
Oh, I just relax, will you, Lou? I'm just doing the last of the editing, all right? Just changing a few names to protect the innocent. Be with you in a sec. Just keep your shirt on, all right? We've got plenty of time.
Do you think that Journo would ask me to take my shirt off?
What are you talking about?
My shirt. He might think I posed for the cover.
Yeah, it's unlikely. And look, if you really want this journalist to believe that you have written this, then how about you hang up right now and read it, OK? I'm sending it over.
Thanks, Karl. I really appreciate it. You saved me a trip.
Hey, that's no dramas. They charge by the load, so it may as well be a full one. Yeah, I've got plenty of stuff at the yard too. What needs to go?
Well, there's a couple of boxes in the garage, and all this is for recycle. So if you want to grab this, I'll meet you outside.
Righto, Suze.
Thanks.
I mean, it was just such a shock. I didn't take much in at all.
Okay, well, you know that you're both carriers for the gene that causes spinal muscle atrophy. It's a motor neuron disease. There's no cure for it. Well, not yet, anyway.
I don't get why I'm only finding out about this now.
Yeah, why wouldn't he have known before?
Well, it would only be detected if it was being looked for, like when you're planning on having a baby.
So can we be carriers of this illness and not actually have it ourselves?
Well, yeah, you're born with it when both of your parents have the gene and they pass it on to you.
So that means our baby will get it.
Only if you both pass on that gene.
Well, what are the chances of that?
25%.
It's not terrible odds.
Well, it's not great odds either.
The problem is your muscles deteriorate, even the muscles in your lungs, so can lead to pneumonia, lung problems, breathing complications, which is why the mortality rate is so high. You guys just need to think about whether it's worth taking the risk and having a child together and passing on this gene, because this is what you might be dealing with.
What's in this?
Soy, goji berries, green tea. Kyle called and said you're looking after your heart.
Oh, he did he?
Yes.
Well, next time he calls, tell him that my heart and my various organs are my business and not his. Amber. Hi, Sheila. Take that.
What did I miss?
Quite a bit, actually. Daniel was here and wanted me to tell you that he popped by.
Okay.
Then Josh arrived and thinks that you guys are still getting back together.
Sorry?
Yeah, so, I mean, is there a bit of you that's still into it?
I don't know.
Wow. Well, do you want my advice?
Yes.
Go and talk to him. And if you need someone to talk to after, I will extend my boy talk policy for an extra 24 hours, but that is it.
Thank you. I've never had a big sister to talk about these kind of things with.
Hey, it's a sisterhood.
I believe these belong to you.
No, they're not. I mean, yes, they're mine, yes. Yeah, how did you get them?
They were all over the street. And why on earth are you writing about me?
I don't know what you're talking about. All my stories are completely fictitious.
This is a very explicit story about a couple called Paul and Sheila who get extremely hot and heavy in a pub's cool room.
Coincidence.
It involves plastic wrapping.
Oh. Well, like I said, completely fictitious.
I will fictitious you in a minute.
Sorry, Josh is not going to be home till later on. Why? What's up?
I just really need to speak with him, and not over the phone.
Sounds serious. Are you going to tell me what's going on?
You don't want to hear about my stupid boy dramas.
Amber, it's fine. I was just having like a bad hair day last time. Tell me.
Josh kissed me after the party, and now I think he thinks it's going to lead to something more. I'm really confused.
Okay, that's huge.
Yeah.
Have you told Daniel?
Not yet. I do want to tell him. I want to be honest with him because I still love him and I don't want to hurt him. So he's next on my list to talk to after Josh.
Sounds like you're doing the right thing.
Am I? Then why does all of this feel so messed up?
I think we need some tea.
I just thought you should know, just in case, one of your kids might have the gene too.
Yeah, right. All right, I'll make sure I talk to... Oh, Luce, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, well, you don't have any control over your genetics.
Yeah. So I guess you and Chris won't be going ahead next week as planned, then?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Lucy, you know the risks.
The odds aren't that high.
Is it fair to even chance it? I mean, imagine what they'll go through, what sort of life they'll lead, just because of something that you want.
Saw it the other day. Thought it might be like a good luck charm for you and Lucy. And the baby.
Thanks.
I just wish that the good luck part had worked out a little better.
You saw me after my head injury. How hard it was to do things everyone else takes for granted.
Look at you now, you've made huge improvement.
Yeah, but that's because it's something I can recover from. This condition is a lifelong one. And I don't think I can risk bringing someone into this world that would suffer 1,000,000 times more than I did.
Yes, it's scary. There's a chance. There's a 75% chance that any child that we have will be born perfectly healthy.
Yeah, but why even risk it if you're not absolutely sure?
Were you absolutely sure when all your kids were born?
No, of course not, but I hadn't just been told that there was a 1 in 4 chance that something could go wrong.
But if any of them were born sick, tell me, would you love them any less? Huh?
No, of course not, no.
Well, neither would I.
I know how much you want a baby, and I also believe that you can deal with anything.
Yeah, but going into it, knowing what could happen, changes everything.
Why are you looking at that?
Just reminiscing.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, of course, I'm fine. You know what? I just remembered I can't stay. I've got errands to run.
Karl, these were found in the street.
My hard copy. How?
I'd be more worried about who. Sheila found them.
Oh.
I know you were using real locations around Erinsborough, but the names of real people and their activities. When people start reading what the mayor gets up to, Paul's going to kill me. Oh, if Sheila doesn't first.
Look, I sometimes had to draw inspiration from strange places, you use things, you hear about certain people.
Well, why didn't you change their names?
Well, I did, in the final edit, Lou.
Pity you didn't do it earlier.
Look, I kept the names the same so I could remember who did what and how and who.
You really wanted a mental image of what Paul and Sheila got up to in the call room?
Sometimes you have to suffer for your art, Lou. What can I say?
How could you? You wrote about us in the blue box.
Is this more of the suffering you mentioned?
I wouldn't laugh if I were you. You're featured heavily.
What? Me?
It's dramatic license. I just don't understand how the hard copy got out into Ramsay Street and left it right there.
Next to the box of papers.
But I guess so, huh?
That was all for recycling. Kyle took it to the tip. He must have taken your manuscript with him.
Now?
It's all over Erinsborough. Everyone's dirty little secrets. Thank you for meeting with me, Howard. Except I've been thinking, perhaps it's best to put this interview off until after the books come out.
Not that anyone will read it when it does come out, because it's filthy, filthy
Thank
lies.
you, waitress. We don't need anything now.
Exactly when will it come out?
The 12th of never.
Well, publishers, they play their cards very close to their chest.
Our readers would love a few hints about what's in it.
Oh, I got a hint. It's a steaming pile.
It's a love story. A classic literary love story.
Really? Because we've obtained a few pages and it seems more raunchy expose than literary classic. Blows the lid off a few private lives of local people, including Mayor Robinson.
What? The whole town will
Oh,
know
it's
about
impossible. Impossible. It must be some impersonator. No, you know, fan fiction, but what can you do?
Let me make this perfectly clear to you, Luke Carpenter. If this turgid pile of shameless fabrication that you presume to call a book ever makes the light of day, I will sue you from here to Kingdom Come and back again. Do I make myself clear? And hey, you, if you quote any of this or even mention that I was here, you'll be joining him.
What a shame, eh?
Oh, yeah, why don't you say what you really think? Yeah, whatevs. God. That's it then. Journey's over. Paul's threatened to sue.
Hardly surprising.
All that work, it's not even going to see the light of day. And it was good, you know. Oh, I dare to say it was actually excellent. It would have been a bestseller.
Oh, I'm sure you're right.
Maybe I could just publish it under my own name.
No, you can't.
I changed the names of the
Have you
characters.
forgotten the flack that I got at school?
Well, think of the positives here. Some of my street cred might rub off on you.
You haven't got any street cred.
Just all that work.
I know.
So much for the saying that everyone's got a novel in them.
Well, you had a short story. And I've got to say, I was very, very impressed with your imagination.
Is that right?
Yeah, well, this page. Yes. Now, is this you, or did you borrow it from someone else?
No, actually, that's all me.
Really? You see, that was my favourite bit.
Really?
Yeah. In fact, I was wondering if you would, take me through your process, step by step. Because I'd be really interested to know what inspired you for this particular scenario.
That would require a very thorough explanation.
I'm game if you are.
Good.
Everything I need right now. You're different.
It's a good thing, right?
Yeah. It really is.
Hey! That's my car! Stop! Stop!
So, I've thought a lot about the test results.
It's pretty big stuff, hey?
It is, yeah, it's a big responsibility.
And a big risk. The way I see it, all aspects of parenthood are a risk, right?
Exactly. You know, there's just so many things that we can't control. Like, you know, whether your kid catches a cold, or if they're afraid of the dark, if they're good at sport, you know, a million different other things. Except there is one thing we can control. What I went through with my head injury was bad enough. And this condition could be a lifelong burden for our child.
Well, maybe not. I mean, not definitely.
1 in 4 chance. Those odds are just too high for me. Knowing the risks and what life would be like for them. I'm sorry. I can't go through with being your donor.
What are you doing here? I was just about to call you. I can't believe this. I needed you and you're here.